Good morning. Today I'm going to invite you to just sort of sit in the morning with your coffee or your tea or your water, whatever it is that you like to consume in the morning. And I invite you to just sit still for about 5 to 10 minutes. Some people say, I don't like to meditate, or I don't know how. Just sitting in like quiet contemplation, and making that a habit for yourself, almost like a ritual of connection to yourself, and looking ahead at the day and asking, what am I doing today? Is what I'm doing today something that I actually want to do, for one? For two, does it resource me? Do I feel connected to it? Do I feel motivated by it? And if your answers are yes, and you get that kind of uplifting yes, that's just sort of saying to you that you are on the right path. If you get a no, or feel like it de-resources you, then you want to kind of just ask yourself, what would I rather be doing? Yes, today I will do this, and I will also look into something else for myself that might resource me more. Right? So allowing that moment, those moments in the morning when you just sort of rise and the morning is still quiet. And if you don't have that, setting your alarm a little bit earlier. I know, I get it. I used to have a lot of trouble doing that, and some days I still do. I like to sleep. I like to get a lot of rest. And so you can also do this as soon as you open your eyes in your bed or wherever you are, and sort of taking that moment then and asking yourself, setting an intention for yourself to recognize those things that resource you and to recognize those things that do not, so that they give you that no, that pull energy from you instead of filling you with energy or motivation. And when you notice it, sit with it. Sit with what it is, and then decide for yourself what it is you would rather see in front of you, and then take one small action toward it. Just one, even doing a Google search, or looking up a particular thing on the website about the topic of interest. Say you want to take a swimming class or something. I did that before. It was amazing. I was like the only adult in the pool having a swimming lesson. And a lot of the mothers that were sitting in the stands or on the sidelines came up to me after, often asking me like, wow, like, you're having swimming lessons? And I'm in the pool with a bunch of people. But I said, yeah, I wanted to learn the front stroke. And when my son was younger, I put him in swimming, and I sat exactly like that on the sideline, wishing that I was in the pool, knowing how to swim like that. And so I did that. And the mothers were, some of the mothers that were with their kids were like, they just hadn't considered that for themselves. And they were like, I think I might do that. And I'm like, you should, it's amazing. So just feeling into, what is it that I really want? What would help resource me? How can I like bring more joy and more me into my world, so that I am able to show up for all of the things that are sometimes a no in our system, or doesn't really resource me or them. But it allows you to sort of even just have that consideration for yourself. Is it yes or no? And if it's a no, how might I change that for myself? Because the only person that can change your world is you. You're the only person who has the power to do that. And if we give away our power to other people and not really kind of notice that we've done that, and it's not a shame or blame thing, it's just noticing who has power over me right now? And when did I lose that power, and how do I get it back? Hopefully that's helpful. I invite you to take some time intentionally for yourself to sort of ask these questions.